So let's move on to the AFC here. Talk about AFC East. We'll talk Pats, Bills, Dolphins, and Jets. Of course, the Pats are at the top of the list here to win the East at 250. Then you've got the Buffalo Bills coming in at 600, tied with the Miami Dolphins. I'm getting really excited about this Dolphins team, by the way. And the New York Jets at the bottom at 1,200. What do you guys think? Who's going to take the top? You guys think the Pats got it this year again?
This is my wheelhouse, Megan, and if you're excited, I'm excited, baby. I got to tell you what, I love the AFC East, and I love the New England Patriots. But I got to tell you, all right, so Patriots prohibitive favorites minus 250 to win the East again. 350 plus 350 to win the AFC, 7-1 to repeat as Super Bowl champions. The total wins on this team is 10.5 over minus 45, which I really believe is a super sharp number, because I think you're going to see a lot of people, a lot of squares are going to be laying it in on the over, because the Patriots just win 11 games in their sleep, and they usually win 12 or 13. But you know what? A couple of different things are going on here this year. Because, of course, they lost the greatest cornerback in the history of the game in Darrelle Revis. And obviously, they also lost Brandon Browner at the other corner, an immensely physical cornerback. Also, Vince Wilfork, who's been a mainstay in the middle for New England for so many years. Those three guys opted for free agency instead of settling for the hometown discount. And on the flip side of that coin, you've got a couple of defections with Shane Vereen, who was a multi-dimensional back. Stephen Ridley is gone. He's now a Jet. And you know what? On top of that, I think certainly Buffalo and Miami have improved. I'm not so sure about the Jets. But I don't think this is a cakewalk that everyone thinks the Patriots are going to have, because, in the past, you could look at, okay, they've got 6 divisional games. They're going to win, 4 all day long. They're probably going to win 5, and they could even sweep it. This year might be a bit different because, you've got a team like Buffalo. And by the way, I've got to tell you, I might be the only guy in Boston that absolutely loves Rex Ryan. I love this guy. And, he left New York. He signed with Buffalo to stay in the AFC East to try to conquer the great white whale that is Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. It's kind of like a Moby Dick thing. I'm telling you, it's great. And, they may have mortgaged their future a bit now, but they've got Shane McCoy in the backfield. They've got Richie the Bully Incognito on the offensive line to nasty it up. And, obviously they've got a problem with the quarterback situation because E.J. Manuel, okay, he's still projected to be the starter. They brought in Matt Castle to push him. But you know what? They've got Sammy Watkins. He's going to be even better than he was last year, in my opinion. They've got tight end H-back Charles Clay. And, Rex Ryan always puts together a solid defense, and he's got Jerry Hughes to lead the way. So I really believe the Bills are a major threat. I don't think they're going to dethrone the Patriots, but I would look carefully at that 10.5 total. I think it's a pass for me. Also, just going down to the Miami Dolphins, a lot of the pundits really like what new GM Richie Tannenbaum has done with this Dolphins team. He's cleared a ton of cap room. He's got receiver Kenny Stills in the fold. I think they're going to be a competitive group. Also, they've got, Sue added to the defense. That's going to be a lot of fun to watch. But unfortunately, I think the Jets are still the Jets, okay? They got Darrelle Revis back in uniform, but, that kind of like putting like a chandelier in a double wide. Come on, really. You've got Darrelle Revis, great, but what else do you have? Not a whole lot. Geno Smith, and Woody, the owner, Woody Johnson, he's just a meddler, but he's not going to have Rex Ryan to kick around anymore, and you know what? They're not going to be that good again this year. So I like the Patriots to win it, but watch out for those Buffalo Bills, baby.
Well, I got to ask you right off the bat, the Buffalo Bills, look at the schedule that it starts with. At home against Indy, at home against New England, at Miami, versus New York. I know they have the king of the castle and E.J. Manuel who'll be throwing ground balls to Sammy Watkins, but this team could be realistically 0-4. Then they have a stretch in November with 5 road games in 6 weeks. That's horrendous. I think this Bills team is completely overrated. I would vehemently disagree with you. They're not going to be pushing the Patriots for anything, maybe for the division lead before week one has even started. But other than that, I think this Bills team is overrated.
How dare you?
Dave Golikoff strikes again. What is it with you, Dave?